All right, we're back at our hive, and it is the end of week 2 for hiving our bees. I filled up my smoker, and we can see activity right out in front of the hive. I'm going to clear away some of the plant growth here so that you can see the activity. Now, that's where the guard bees are. So I smoke them to calm them down. I'm going to take off our lid, and we can see that they have eaten all of the sugar syrup. Now, I brought more sugar syrup to feed them, but that's a good sign. They're active. I'm gonna calm them down just on the surface so I can go into the hive. So why am I going into the hive today? Well, here's what I wanna do. Whenever I go into the hive, my first priority is find the queen. Be sure the queen is there. Now today, we should actually be able to see some wriggly white larvae. And let's hope that we do. That would be a good sign that we have an active queen and that she's doing her job. And her job is very simple. She lays eggs. I didn't say easy, I said simple. She's the hardest working one of any of them in the hive. And by the way, the other workers, the worker bees are all females in the hive. The drones or males don't do any work whatsoever. The females take care of the entire hive and go out and forage to collect pollen and nectar. Wow, this is absolutely fabulous, beyond what I expected. I can see capped brood. Now, right inside of here, I don't want to make Laura too nervous as I bring this forward, but right inside this, we can see some wriggly white larvae. Laura, can you see that from there? Okay, now, the brown part, those are cells that have been capped. That means that the wriggly white larvae have been fed and are ready to metamorphosize. They're going to be in a pupa stage inside of there, and they're going to change into a complete insect with a set of wings, 3 body parts, and 6 legs. Right now, they are in the larva stage. So honeybees, I believe all bees, go through complete metamorphosis. And that is beautiful. And I can even see some yellow pollen in there. So they are off to a great start. Actually, that is better than I expected at this point. Now, big fat bee right there, that is a drone. They tend to be wider than the worker bees. Now, here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make sure the queen's not on here. She lays from the center of the hive out. So I don't see her. I'm gonna put this frame down for a minute because I want to see how far she has gotten. See more capped brood here. Now, I'd like to see more of the area filled in, but I do see some wriggly white larvae, and they have not been capped yet, and that is a very good sign. I don't see the queen here. I'm going to put that back, and I'm going to go to the outside more. So fun. I see some bees on this frame, and they have on their back legs yellow pollen, and they have pollen baskets, and they're carrying it back to the hive. Wriggly white larvae, just a couple in there. Flip it around. So do I need to find my queen? I actually don't, because I'm seeing some excellent signs that she is being productive, and right now I would say that this hive is thriving. After only 2 weeks, it is doing incredibly well. But being a curious person that I am, I'm gonna go to the next frame just because I would like to bump into the queen. Okay, so she's not this direction. Now notice, lots of activity here, and this is the far side. The bees are working their way out to the outside. Next week, I will be adding a whole new box on top. But let's go the other way for a moment. I want to be gentle because I don't want to hurt any of my girls. They're working hard. You know, they're probably annoyed that I'm in here today. Lots of capped brood, absolutely beautiful. So happy with the progress of this hive right now. Not seeing the queen, but if this is capped brood, then she should be on the outside. So I'm gonna guess that I'm gonna find my queen on the next 2 frames. Looking for the blue dot. Pull out the last one. No activity here. No activity there. So more than likely, I have simply missed our queen, but we are seeing great signs that she is doing well. I'm gonna put this other frame back in. I'm gonna check it one more time. And I do not see her here. So that is week 2, checking our hive. And they are doing absolutely fantastic. Going to be a cold night tomorrow night. And tomorrow night, all of our bees are going to gather together and they are going to shiver. And when you shiver, when you vibrate, you actually generate heat. And they will stay in a very large clump and stay warm to get through the night. I'm not worried about them because it is only one cold night that we have coming through. Plenty of sugar syrup. Based on their activity, I think there's a very good chance that when we check on this next week, that we are gonna find that all of the sugar syrup is gone. So that's week 2 of hiving our bees, and they are off to a fantastic start. And we're looking forward to checking on them again.